Welcome to my studio, everyone. So this is exciting for me because this is the artwork that I'm going to create in watercolor for my transfiguration tier. So the symbolism of this image is just actually astounding. I originally would have just done keys because I felt that the key is such a beautiful symbol for transformation and opening doors that was previously closed. So I found this beautiful image of a combination of a key with the butterfly wings, and for me this is just so beautiful because butterflies and moths are such an incredible symbol of resilience and of personal transformation. So I think everything is just coming together rather beautifully. So the time has come now that we've dealt with the crow and we've welcomed the crow as a personal spirit animal guide, and that tutorial was just absolutely fantastic. I am so excited to get into my watercolor again and to complete this image as the art for my transfiguration tier. But at the same time, I want to make this a tutorial because there's lots to learn, and so I want to get into it. So I've got here my Archer's 300 gram 100% cotton watercolor paper. I've primed it with washi tape. It's now the first time I'm trying this new magical washi tape on my cotton paper, and at the present moment it's not sticking very well. So hopefully at some stage it will get into the groove with me. And then I've printed out my reference material on an A4 size. Now this is an A3 size sheet of paper. I'm dividing it in two to utilize the full sheet. And on the other side there is my beautiful potions bottles that we did for the potions tier. So now it's time for this beautiful Key of Transfiguration. I'm going to share this image with you guys on Patreon, so you can just go to the image, click on the image, and then when it opens you will have a hamburger at the top right with the 3 buttons. So if you click on that, you will have the option to download the image. So download the image, print it out for yourself, and you can paint along if you want to. Right. So I'm just gonna ask you guys to please bear with me. My back is very sore and I'm very uncomfortable, and I'm trying the whole time to keep my core in alignment. So if I pull a face or anything like that, it's simply because I'm in pain. I'm going for my Pilates class later this morning, but I wanted to get this episode in for the day, otherwise it's another day that I feel I haven't gotten around to creating art and getting into this amazing artwork. So without any further ado, let me grab my wand and let's create a flame of hope and creativity for the world. And there we have it, my all beings benefit. Right, now what we're going to need for this beautiful drawing part of our painting is just a pencil. I like to not have it too sharp because it's going to outline some of the basic shapes that we have on our painting, and you don't want to tear your paper with a sharp pencil. But I also have here like a B6 graphite stick. Now what I like to do is just to take my reference material and just put down a layer of graphite, and the stick makes it a quick and easy job. You also get graphite powder in little tubs that you can dust on the back of your painting, or you can just use your pencil. Make sure it's a B. It's just softer and much easier to get the graphite on there. Gorgeous. I think that should be enough. Alrighty then, I think what I am going to do is I'm just going to use a kitchen towel and I'm just going to roll it up a little bit and I'm just going to blend the graphite evenly over the back. Oopsie daisy. That should do the trick. Let's see. Turn my page over. I've made the measurements of my washi tape to the same measurements of this artwork because it's slightly more rectangular than landscape. I just want to quickly do a test here on the side. See if that's working. Yes, that's perfectly working. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to do the whole drawing only to discover that I didn't have enough graphite on my paper. You can hear I'm very distracted today. Didn't have a good night's rest, so I do feel a little bit like a fried bacon. I don't know why. I woke up tired today. My husband said I was very busy in my sleep. So it must be all the celestial energies that's in the air. So go ahead and just position your artwork nicely on your page. Stick it down with a little bit of masking tape. That just helps if you want to flip up to check what you're drawing and flip back, that it sort of stays in the same position. Okay, so basically with this line drawing, we're just selecting basic shapes and composition, and that's going to help you just to know where what is when we start to paint this beautiful, beautiful image, right? I'm not drawing in a lot of detail. I just want to basically see where what is positioned. That's a beautiful reflection of the ski in the water. Okay, so now we have this tree that is coming down here, connecting with this foreground. So I sort of like to work layer by layer in my drawing and just find whatever I have in this painting, like where the trees are and what's happening with them. So basically just follow along with your pencil. And of course, you are always welcome to change anything you want to change on your drawing if you want to. Okay, I think I did that. Yes. Here's a beautiful butterfly in flight. Gorgeous! I must say I'm so proud of the crow spirit animal guide tutorial that I just finished. It was really an intense personal growth experience for me, just to produce it and to create that amazing tutorial. There was lots of shadow work in there. It was just the right time of the year for some shadow work, and yeah, so you can imagine producing a beautiful tutorial like that and going first basically before any of you have to follow, was quite an intense experience, a beautiful experience. I didn't really anticipate the impact that it was going to make on my life, but it sure did bring up a lot of things that was ready to go, and I'm quite amazed at what new and wonderful things are unfolding in my life, not just because of the crow, but like this whole process that we've been going through for 2025. It's really a year of transformation and change, and I really want to encourage you guys, if you haven't joined the Transfiguration tier yet, and you want to maybe join in on the crow experience, then upgrade to the Transfiguration tier. It's only $30 a month, and you will have immediate access to the crow, which is already up and rolling. And there's also 2 more tutorials that's immediately available. We did the snake in January, and I also did the seahorse, and both of those acrylic art journeys were quite transformative and beautiful to get involved in and learn how to paint in acrylic paint and use it as a therapeutic art form. It's quite a beautiful journey. So when you copy this key, you don't have to put in all the detail. You can basically just outline what is important. The rest will be done with the paint. I think that is the most important information that I wanted to capture. I think that tree trunk is not so thick. There we go. That just feels a lot more grounded. Nice. So then you're also always welcome to, just go over your line work again on your actual paper now that you've got a basic location of everything in your drawing. I do like it a little bit softer so that it's not like harsh lines that come through in the drawing. So in our next session, I'm going to be reassessing and see if maybe we need to use a little bit of masking fluid here and there to protect some of the brightest area of our paper. But I will reassess when we come back for the next session to start our actual painting. And hopefully by the time I record that session, I will feel much better after my Pilates session. So thank you everyone for tuning in. This is again a very exciting project to get into, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned, stay creative, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye bye for now.